What are youth subcultures?
I'm not really sure what youth subcultures are. Never really heard of the term.
Subcultures, like they're different types of groups. Like you got like gangs and like youth groups and stuff like that.
Categories, I guess, that like different young people fit into, I guess. Like emos and chavs and like goths and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Different cultures within youth. It's different kinds of groups in like our age groups, are like emos, grunges, stuff like that.
I'm here today for an interview with Mel Handley to talk about youth subcultures. Hi Mel. So what are youth subcultures?
Well, Clark and his colleagues talks about youth subcultures being creative attempts of young people to maintain autonomy and space from dominant cultures. And what that really means is that young people get together in groups, often dress in a particular way, they often get involved in particular music, so that links to what he talks about, the creative ideas. And it's a way of kind of saying we're different, we're not, you know, the same as you, we're kind of ourselves, and showing themselves as being different from mainstream culture.
Do you think people are stereotyped to the way they are dressed?
Well, usually dress is very important in youth subcultures because of this idea of creativity, and young people do want to show that they are different and be seen to be different. So, for example, Dick Hebditch writes a bit about punk in particular, and he says that punks wore clothes which were the sartorical equivalent of swear words. And that basically means if you look at pictures of punks, they look aggressive, they look like they're sticking two fingers up at society, and they're deliberately trying to make a point by the way they dress. And generally speaking, young people in youth subcultures will be quite distinctive, deliberately so, because they're trying to show themselves as being different.
The guy without the hoodie.
I would say I feel safe around the person in the white top, because the person with the hood looks like they present danger, like they could harm you or something.
Definitely the guy with the collar shirt, because the guy with the hoodie is like, I don't know, he feels sort of like he has to hide his face because he's done something wrong or something.
The guy on the left wearing the polo shirt, not the hood.
The boy on the left hand side, with the one with the white shirt and without the big hooded coat on.
I went to shops to see what people thought of what our dress looked like and how they reacted against me. I went and found out. When I went in that shop, they asked me to take off my bag. They asked me to put it back down because they're not allowed bags in the shops. I constantly had a security guard by my side, and they asked me to put that down and like stuff like that. I then went into Smith's to see how they acted to the way I was dressed. When I went into Smith's, they said that I had to take off my bag again, and they said I'm constantly going to buy something. So I thought I would buy this. I then went into Halfords, which was my final shop, just intimidated to see how the security guards acted against me. When I went into Halfords, they also had a security guard on my tail, because I had a bag on again, and I thought it was actually a ridiculous one. It was the worst one out of all three shops that I went into. So it just shows how bad that stereotyping is. Like, just because you're wearing a bag or the way you're dressed or your body posture, then you're getting acted differently to the way you are dressed. I think it's ridiculous.